Hey, someone yesterday, Raja, I think you wanted to ask some questions, okay? If you can now.
Yes, sir. Sir, in transactional replication, so we have selected a few articles of table from subscriber and all the tables are synchronized and it is showing excellent. But the application team said that one of the table, three records were missing. So is it uh, everything showing as synchronizing excellent, but they are claiming that three rows
No,
there is a difference.
just verify the count of the table in the publisher and verify the count on the row count on the publisher and verify the row count on the subscriber.
It's at that time it is showing there are three rows are left. Which show like
Yeah, then there is a missing.
yes, sir. There is a is there any possibility like that if it is showing synchronizing and excellent, then why is those
No,
three only
replication,
particular
yeah,
table?
replica sometimes, yeah, sometimes that was we are bringing this one as well in the startup demo. Mostly
Okay,
this week, Sai is going to let's talk to Sai when he's going to try to bring all this replication
okay, sir.
troubleshooting. Okay, so yeah, this is sometimes maybe we'll see,
Okay.
we'll notice.
Okay. Okay. As of now, just as a practice purpose, we just am able to configure all the replicators successfully without any issue. But so this kind of issues, if we face in real time,
Yeah, yes, we are covering all this one, like rows are mismatching. Okay, so primary key violation. Okay,
so,
unable to update in the subscriber, and latency. One more thing is latency. Like
so,
4 to 5 demos are very interesting demos, which we'll see regularly.
and
Regularly,
one more
not
thing,
regularly, but which will feel that okay, we wanted to know this one basically.
so, sir, as you said, the distributor agent cleanup job is running every 10 years, but we are seeing some frequent blocking sometimes on distribution database. So, as you suggested, can we schedule
So
it in all
is there
business hours
any
for
impact? No, is there any impact is creating that one? Anyone is
some
complaining to?
latency?
Anyone is
Yes.
complaining you?
Uh, no, some alerts are came like
Yeah,
complaining, sir.
okay, but until unless if someone is okay, because until unless if someone is reaching you and saying that hey, we are noticing some performance issue, okay, that's
Okay.
okay. Then you can adjust. Otherwise, let it be. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one more thing, as you for SSR related, so as you suggested, just I have checked the SPN, it was configured. Just I forgot it was configured, SPN configured. And also just I have checked in registry, the TLS 2.0 is enabled and TLS 1.0 and 1.1 are enabled. And SSL 2.0, 3.0 disabled condition. So finally, it is saying that some uh, cheaper, some mismatch issue is coming like SSL certificate and some cheaper. I'm not recalling that name, but it is those are mismatching. And then when I checked in article, some googling is saying that SSL has SSL handshake error. Hello.
Yeah, I'm just recalling. Okay, yeah. So no, still you are not able to connect.
Yes, sir. So my issue is everything from SQL and is everything good, but there are a few people, they are high level people. They are saying that that is your issue only. So you need to take it. And so I'm the only one research from SQL DBA, and that's why
It's a problem. No
I'm
problem.
looking.
Just send me that details about what experience you checked and from where the user is trying to connect to the portal. Okay, what is their TLS SSL configuration as well?
They are accessing multiple. Actually, multiple users are connecting from multiple host machines. Their personal are
Oh,
from
okay,
my
okay.
domain machines. But each and every time it is difficult, right? What is the user is connecting on? They are using protocol. So there is no issue with HTTP, but HTTP URL they when they are able to connect, but it is showing not secure. They are saying that it is not secure. Why we are not configured securely this server. So
Let's see.
one of the AWS and the cloud operations and network operations just he is helping me. He is looking at some company.
Okay, let's see
So
today.
but
Possible time permits today. I will check. Okay.
okay, so thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks all. Good. Any other questions? No. Yes. Okay. If not, then start, sir. Okay. Because today also I will take less time. Then tomorrow I will back to again normal. So
Subbu, I have one question. Subbu.
yeah.
Yesterday also I posted in our Azure SQLChamp discussion group. So actually I got a requirement yesterday only. So this requirement is like there are 6 servers, and these 6 server, 4 are application servers and 2 are DB servers. And these all 6 servers internally they are already in high availability, like DB server with always on, and application server are with like 1 to pair availability. Now user want a separate permanent offline copy to the other availability zone, and that offline copy need to be in the same environment like other environment, and they need to have same IP host name and same environment, so that one when this particular they want basically this existing 6 servers in one AG, and the other offline copy should exist in other AG, and when this particular gets down, existing one, then second will take up. So this is the requirement they raised it. uh, I asked for the access of these 6 servers. They denied. They said, why you need the access? We want the high availability on server level, means completely AZ level, AG1 to AG2. So I'm not sure how this will happen. Is my question is like you got it question, or should I more detail on this?
So offline migration. I offline data movement you want
Yes.
means daily you need to move the data or how frequently you need
Uh,
to move the data.
that would be on sync mode.
That would be on.
Sync synchronization mode.
No, you wanted to configure AZ.
Yes, AG.
Okay, then what you were saying that other database, you were saying something.
Yeah. I'm saying like these are 6 servers. So 6 server
Forget
like
about application servers. I am not working about.
yes. Okay. We are talking
What is SQL servers?
SQL server. So SQL server there are like DB1, DB2.
Okay.
If I talk about it,
uh,
so they want these servers into they want to put into one AG. I think
Okay.
these are already in availability zone.
Okay.
next they want a separate AG where they want a offline copy of these two servers, and that offline copy that will already be offline, means always be offline, and that will be like synchronization mode. This data
No,
will
what is offline mode?
offline means it will not be readable, not no one can write it, nothing, or no one can even read it.
That is
The
not compatible, right? For AZ. For AZ, it should be in online. In primary, it should be in online. In secondary, it should be in readable, or it can be in restoring mode.
but they want same IP, same name, same host name, everything same in the other AG.
Come on here, how you can create?
Mhm.
Even availability group name also you can't create the same, right? You need to create a different name, and you need to create the listener. Okay, forget about. So what is that offline? That's what little bit confused.
Offline means the purpose of that offline that will not be used until unless this existing AG gets down. So failover, kind of failover they want to be happen.
Already you are having secondary, right? If something happen, it will do the failover, right?
But this time they want like DR, the other availability zone, not that correct data, current data center, the
You
other
are
data.
having only you are having only two. Then if those go both those goes down, what is
Hmm.
the concept of DR? Getting my point, you? If you are having only two availability group, and you want what is that offline data movement again? You want that database means you wanted to take a copy of the database and keep in different name. How you can create the same database name uh, in the single instance? No, right? It's not possible. You need to create a different name. And if that database need to be part of always an availability group, as it's again traditionally, right?
Subbu sir, I think he is requesting sir. Already he has one availability group, right?
Yeah,
So this in their two SQL servers are I think participating.
yeah.
So their requirement for DR like whenever these current
That's what, sir.
existing
You are
data
having only two instance. Then what is the concept of DR? Where it will come
in
the DR?
in other DC one SQL server in other DC can we add into that AG right? So
No, you are having one more instance, Lucky.
Yeah, uh, not
No,
not now, but the winter team will create VMs in other DC. They agreed on that part.
then you
That
can directly add the DR to the existing availability group, right? Why you need to do all this offline? What is the concept of this one?
I think instead of giving not access, he is using offline. I think.
That's what do you mean by that offline? That's what my question is. What do you mean
Subbu,
by
I think
offline?
he want to create a disaster recovery server on different.
Okay, sir, I'm happy. Okay, I'm fine. My question is, what do you mean by offline? With the same database name, the same database name you want to
yes, yes,
copy?
same setup, exactly same setup, but that setup will be in inactive state. Means no one will use that setup. Only the syncing will happen.
Only one instance you need to maintain this one, or how many instance?
All the setup, whatever setup is already there currently, like all the 6 servers, uh, same setup they want to create in other data center, other availability zone. So their point is uh, in so in future, if this availability zone, they like their point is high level. If they they are expecting if all these 6 server or all this availability zone gets disturbed, then they want to with minimum latency they want to run same setup from the other data center, other availability zone. So they have named it like AZ1, AZ2. AZ1 will
What is the
having
database name they are expecting?
same setup.
Come on here, how you can create the same database, two database names?
Subbu, might be it is a DAG,
No,
distributed
DAG,
availability.
okay. DAG is something different, okay? You want DAG, no, no, DAG is again same availability group, right?
Yeah, but it can be used for the disaster recovery,
Yeah,
same
I know.
setup.
Yeah, yes. So
Uh,
in other data center, then you can replicate.
Yeah,
No, that's what that's what I'm asking question. What sort of copy you want on the same server? He's telling on the same server again he want to copy, right? How it is possible with the same name? Now you are getting my point, everyone.
Yes, Subbu, you said that SQL Server instance names should not be same,
No,
right?
you forget about instance name, DB name, right? DB name. So always and is a part of database level, right? So for example, you are having DB1 database. Okay, that is part of already always an availability group which is replicating. Now you want same copy in the same instance?
Yes.
How, sir? How?
Uh, they mentioned that earlier the same, whatever the expectation they are having now, when that project was with the other company. So they said that it was already, it was set up like before earlier with the help of software, some software, Zerto or some software were there, Seaburger software, through that they have configured it. But now that they are not supporting, so they want it from our side.
Okay, we'll discuss offline. No worries.
Mhm. I'll do one thing, whatever they have required, I'll just strike out the server names and put exact requirement, whatever they have mentioned.
Mention like in a picture wise so that we can understand
Yes,
easily.
yes,
Let's
yes.
see. Let's shout it out. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. Different varieties of requirement. Funny.
Even in next 5 minutes, I'll just put that.
No problems. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. Let's discuss today also a little bit intro about cloud, sir. Okay. Then tomorrow we are going to discuss the two services. Uh, two services. One service will completely discuss, and one service will start by tomorrow. Okay. By tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll complete the two services. One is network. One is VMs. Two services will cover. Okay. The first part today is yesterday we discussed about complete about the service models. We discussed about uh, deployment models, and we discussed about the cloud computing. Today it's little intro about the Azure. When we are going to discuss, we are going to spend a lot of time in Azure services. Okay, so a little bit about intro about Azure. Okay, basically Azure is introduced in 2008 with a code name called Project Red Dog. Basically, officially it launched on the February 1st, 2010 as a Windows Azure. As a Windows Azure, developed the cloud later followed by AWS. So before Azure, our cloud services is AWS. So Microsoft has also followed the same strategy, and he designed his own services called name as Windows Azure. So and that time AWS is the one of the leading cloud provider. Now Microsoft is nearby to the AWS, nearby, okay, nearby to the AWS in the span of 10 to 12 years or 13 years, okay. So it's not a easy, sir. That time AWS is the one of the topmost. Now also it's a one of the topmost cloud provider. We are not saying that Azure is the one of the topmost cloud, but Azure is also one of the topmost cloud provider throughout the global, like which stands at the second position currently. There is the gap is on day to day, the gap is reducing. Maybe in future, definitely Azure will overcome the AWS throughout the global. Okay, Microsoft is also Microsoft is offering, like AWS is offering many services, like Microsoft is also offering many services like VMs, dedicated VMs, spot VMs, okay, virtual networks, storage account. There are n number of services, almost 250 plus 250 plus services Microsoft is offering at present. When you go to the Microsoft portal, you can see n number of services Microsoft is offering, and almost Microsoft spread 60 plus regions. It's a little bit old slide, so not 54. It's almost 60 plus regions. Microsoft extended its data center, and most of the services Microsoft is offering hourly basis billing. Even when you go for AWS or Google Cloud or Alibaba Cloud, most of the services they are offering for hourly basis. So based on your uses, Microsoft is going to bill. This is just intro, and when you specially go for the services, so we can't fit 250 services here, sir. So couple of services we mentioned here. Okay, one is IaaS, infrastructure as a service. When you specially go for infrastructure as a service, you will see one of the topmost services, compute. Computers, sir. One is virtual machines, one is containers. You can build the virtual machines, you can build the containers. And the storage account, I told you, right? Storage is also comes under IaaS platform. Under storage account, there are two categories. One is ma- managed disk, one is unmanaged disk. One is managed disk, one is unmanaged disk. So managed disk is nothing but our traditional disk, whatever you are saying, right? That is a traditional disk. So traditional disk we are calling as a managed disk. There is one more concept called unmanaged disk. This is nothing but storage account. Under storage account, you will see the blobs, queues, file, and table. So there are four categories. You will see when you go for storage account, especially. And anyhow, we are going to discuss storage account. All these services, maximum we will discuss. Not like Express Route, Traffic Manager. We are not discussing app gateway. Couple of things, network we are not discussing, but how much you need so that you are good to configure clusters, you are good to configure always on. That much we are going to cover. Now in the storage account, we are going to cover everything because this will place one of the vital role. Okay, for traditional DBAs. Okay, for data engineers as well. Okay, so storage account also call it as a data lake, basically Azure data lake. So you need to just check one box so that the storage account will automatically treat as a Azure data lake, basically. So storage account we are going to discuss, and the traditional disk also we are going to discuss. And coming to networks, we are going to discuss virtual networks, subnets, uh, VNet to VNet peering. Okay, VNet to VNet with gateways, but you need to little bit patience. Okay, because to deploy one gateway, it may took almost 30 to 40 minutes to deploy the gateways. Okay, will on Sunday we'll try to deploy the gateways. Okay, in the networks we are going to discuss what is the network, what is the subnet. Okay, what is the 32-bit. We are not discussing more about 128-bit networks, but we will discuss on 32-bit network, how it is working internally. And peering. So we are going to discuss VNet to VNet peering. That VNet to VNet peering is also applicable to the, sir, again, whatever we are discussing, the VM, disk, virtual networks, DNS will discuss, VPN gateways will discuss, subnets will discuss, security NSG, security groups, NIC card, we are going to discuss. All this will be applicable for AWS as well. Basically in the Azure, so we are having storage account. In AWS, you will have the S3 bucket basically. So that is a slight difference. Now, when you, as I told you yesterday also, most of the services will falls under PaaS services. most of the services will falls under PaaS services, like Azure Data Factory. What is it? Azure SQL Database, Azure MI. Okay, Azure MI. Earlier there is a Azure, sorry, SQL Data Warehouse as a service, database as a service, but that has been duplicated in the year 2019. Now they rename it as a Azure Synapse Analytics. Okay, so you won't see SQL Data Warehouse now, that is completely gone. Now that has been renamed into the Azure Synapse. So as I told you, Azure Data Lake, Azure Storage Account, almost nearby only. Only couple of things it will be vary when you especially go for Azure Data Engineer, Azure Data Factory, Azure Synapse. In terms of this replace, Azure Data Lake, HD Insights, which will collect the logs basically, like logic apps, logic functions, logic apps, logic functions. Okay, service bus. There are n number of services which will falls under platform as a service. Most of the like Azure Active Directories also will falls under platform as a service. Azure Active Directory we are going to discuss. Multi-factor authentication we are going to discuss as part of SQL. Azure Key Vault also we are going to discuss as part of the SQL. Okay. Uh, what else? So in case if you want to do what is the so once you are good at SQL, so for example, everyone is now good at SQL. Now you don't want to go anywhere, sir. We are having lots of services which are related to the SQL. Like if you wanted to become the Azure Data Engineer, Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Lake, okay, Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure HD Insights, Azure Logic Apps, Logic Functions. Finally, there is a concept called Databricks, okay, that will plays a vital role for Azure Data Engineer. There, the coding will start actually, basically. You can go, sir. For example, I don't want to go for Azure Data Engineer, sir. I wanted to go for visualization. Okay, there is one more tool called Power BI tool. So for all this, what you can do, right? Once you are good at DBA, spend some time on the development, SQL development, sir. Spend some time. Spend some time on the development. Don't divert your mind to other technologies. So if you if you know the SQL developer, if you know the SQL development, now you can change the game like anything. You can go for the visualization tool, Power BI, and even Tableau also. You can, if you know the Power BI, almost the Tableau is also same. If you know the development, you can go for Azure Data Engineer. Okay, so because you already know how to move the data movement, all the stuff, you know the to write the stored procedures, functions, triggers, cursors, all the stuff. You are good. Okay, just when you are having some time, you are good at DBA and you are getting little bit bored on the DBA. You want to do enhance something, enhance SQL developments, or later on you can do whatever you want. Clear, everyone? No? Yes?
Yes.
So within the SQL we are having lots, sir. Within the SQL we are having lot. So we can do lot many things with the SQL Server itself. And so there are n number of services. Will I need to go through all the services, Subbu? No, sir. Whatever the services will fit for your technology. Some people who are Oracle. So is there any service which are offering by Oracle by Azure? Is there any services which is offering by AWS? Is there any services offering by for Oracle for from GCP? You can go and start deploying once. Okay, even AWS will also offer a free trial subscription, sir, a free trial account. But Azure is a straightforward. Okay, but AWS is a little bit tricky when you want to deploy the free subscription. Azure is straightforward. Immediately it will create the subscription for you if you are providing the right details. If you are providing the right details, Microsoft will offers subscription immediately, and you can deploy maximum, sir. So you can deploy the VMs, you can deploy the storage, you can deploy the networking under the free trial subscription. You can deploy the Azure Data Lake, you can deploy the Data Factory. You can deploy, but when you run, the cost will be vary, sir. You can deploy Azure SQL Database, but you can't deploy MI, sir, under the free trial subscription. You can deploy the Azure Key Vault, you can deploy the Azure Active Directory. What else? Yeah, you can deploy maximum, sir. Maximum services under free trial subscription. But again, as I told you, don't get hurry to create the free trial subscriptions. Okay. Uh, Firstly, don't get hurry to create the free trial subscriptions, sir, and don't waste your free trial subscriptions. This is also very important. Make a team, sir. What I can say, 2 to 3 people make a team in the current batch. Okay. So for example, Amit, okay, uh, Gautam and Hemant. So these 3 people are talking to each other, for example, okay, and each one having a credit card. So first month, Amit is creating a free trial subscription. So for example, Amit is practicing always on this week. Okay. Gautam and Hemant will practice Azure SQL database. It won't stop. Okay. You can also practice her again. You need to create your own subscription. Sorry, you need to create your own resource group and you can also practice. Like like you can distribute, sir, what you are practicing. And don't forget to stop the services. Don't forget to delete. After you practice, immediately go and delete. Otherwise, your free trial credits will gone within a week if you forget. And one more thing. So, for example, you decide to create a free trial subscription, and next week onwards you are on vacation or you are having some family function for 10 days. You won't be available. So don't create the free trial subscription by today itself. Once you back from the vacation, go and create the free trial subscriptions. That is also one small hint, sir. Okay, so for example, first month Amit is created. Okay, you create and you are having some vacation or something. Tell to Hemant and Gautam, hey, you can start practicing. I won't be available for 10 days. Okay, next month Gautam will create the free trial subscription and he will grant the permission to Amit and Hemant. So again, 1 month you will have. Again, Hemant will create the free trial subscription. 3 months you are practicing, sir. Is enough. If you are practicing individually only 1 month, that's it. You're gone. Later on, again you need to find the new credit card. That's the biggest problem. So of course you are having many credit cards, no problem, sir. Okay. So help anyone who is not having credit cards, please. That's only one small request. And you can take someone who's not having credit cards. You can interact with you, anyone of your friends. Microsoft, AWS never take any amount from your account. Okay, they will charge only 2 rupees. I'm promising you, they won't charge anything. They won't take from your credit cards. Okay, please, my request is stop, delete. Your practice is done, delete. Delete the services, everything. Okay, I will show you anyhow. We'll discuss all this stuff. Okay, please, sir. Okay, that's what I can give you small help to everyone. Make as a team. Okay, so what is my next where I wanted to see after 4 years, where I wanted to see after 5 years, Subbu. So these many services are available as part of SQL only, sir. You no need to divert your technology. You no need to divert your complete technical. Within the SQL, you can explore. There are a lot, and your resume weightage will also increase. Only one thing is spend some time on the development, simply not only on the DBAs. If you love the development, okay, sir. Otherwise, it's fine. You can work on the PostGreSQL or you can work on the MongoDB. Okay, so any other database management system also, your resume weightage will be increased. If you know the development, I can spend for 2 years. Okay, it's not like a tomorrow only will become expert in Azure data engineer. Spend some time for years, 2 years or 3 years. Later on, see where you can stand. Where is your future? Okay, that's I can tell. Any questions? No? Yes?
So for SQL development, can you suggest any blog or like any video?
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah, definitely. N number of, sir, again, I never wonderedly, but I know previously I followed one blog, but that is a long back story. Okay, yeah, I will sure. Now, Azure portal, sir. Okay, so when you are, especially cloud is, okay, vastly enhancing, sir. Okay, it is enhancing like anything. So whatever you see today, maybe tomorrow you can't see. Whatever you see today, tomorrow, maybe next week it will be different. So as I told you, okay, many times to n number of engineers, okay, when you are working especially with the cloud, especially when you are working with the cloud, make sure that at least in a 6 months or in a every 3 months, every 6 months, okay, so anyhow you are working on the cloud, you are having access to the portals, everything, right? Go on, see the portals, how it looks like. Go and see your services, how it looks like. Okay, any enhancement done on your services. Just go and verify once in every 3 months, every 3 months or every 6 months, at least once. Don't think that, okay, you are good at SQL DB, you are good at MI. So Microsoft is enhancing a lot in the cloud, because before he enhance in the on-premises, first he will test everything in the cloud. First he will test everything in the cloud. Once the testing is done, then only the features or the enhancements are coming to the on-premises, are basically everything is testing in the cloud. Microsoft is completely testing in the cloud. So once its testing phase, everything is done, then he's finally coming to the on-premise, the changes, the enhancement, the features, whatever is coming to the cloud, right? So on-premises, right, that is everything in testing in the cloud, basically. Whenever you are watching videos or any blogs, or whenever you see this kind of images, okay, please skip that blog, please skip that video. Don't don't watch that, because those are oldest videos, oldest blogs, sir. This is the old kind of blog, okay, old kind of dashboards, how Microsoft looks like that time. The URL is https colon manage.windowsazure.com. This is no more, sir. Now completely Microsoft replaced this one with the name called portal.azure.com. Portal.azure.com, and now your completely dashboard looks in this format. Now completely your dashboard looks like in this format. Whenever you are watching a sessions, or whenever you are seeing any blogs that is in this kind of image, please immediately skip this one, because this is the old, sorry, years ago a blog. Because as I told you, cloud is massively changing. Okay, don't focus on the old blocks. That's very important in terms of our enhancement. So skip that block, refer the new blocks. Okay, this is the new block, portal.azure.com. Most of the companies, okay, are accessing portal.azure.com only. Okay, but couple of organizations, this is not a fixed, sir, it can be changed. So for example, your project is a Nike, your project is a Nike project. Okay, now I can open https dot, okay, Nike dot azure.com. Okay, whenever you open this one, you will get the Nike, okay, logo. Then you need to pass your username, and you need to pass your password, and if in case if is any multi-factor authentication, you need to pass the passcode as well. That is how your organization is deciding, sir. Most of the like 60 to 70% portal.azure.com they are using, but 30%, remaining 30%, they can customized the portal URL as well, Azure portal URL as well. They can customize their Azure portal URL as well. When you are trying to log in also, they can customize. They wanted to see their logo, and they wanted to provide your username, passwords, and as well as multi-factor authentication. Okay, so it may change when you go to the real world. It's not like fixed portal.azure.com, but almost 60 to 70, 70 to 75% we are using portal.azure.com. But couple of projects they may have their own customized URL. Clear, everyone?
Yes, Subbu.
Okay. Now, sir, what all the cloud providers they are doing means they are giving a free trial subscription, sir. You can go and deploy your services. Okay. Like VMs, okay, manage the disk or containers or file stores or SQL database. Most of the services are under free trial subscription. So you can go and deploy the services and you can for practicing purpose, or so for example for self-learning purpose, for practicing purpose, aramse you can go and deploy the services. Earlier Microsoft is going to offer like a 12,500 Indian rupees and almost $200. It's a fixed sir, $200. Okay. The $200 will convert like Indian rupees. Okay, Microsoft is going to offer $200 per month, 1 month. That will automatically will expire, sir, after 1 month. If you are using, if you are not using that $200, it will automatically expire in 1 month. So please be aware that. Okay. So once you are creating a free trial subscription, so you need to have some free time to do practice, to deploy services, to enhance your skills. So make sure that when you are okay to practice, then go and create the free trial subscription. Microsoft is going to offer $200 per month. So after this, can I use this login, Subbu? Yes, sir, you can use, but you need to convert into pay as you go model. You need to convert into pay as you go model. So see, sir, if you wanted to use the service beyond the free trial, yes, you can use, but you need to switch it to pay as you go model. Then Microsoft will start the billing, sir. This is little bit more careful, please, sir. Use the free trial subscription, you are good. Okay, you can perform the migrations, you can perform the upgradations, you can deploy the VMs, networks, any number of things you can do under free trial subscription. So that's what I request many people. Create free trial subscription when you are having free time, then do all the practice. It's not like a hurry, sir. You need to create today itself, so that Subbu is going to tell tomorrow I need to practice by tomorrow itself. Okay, not like that. Okay, wait for 2 to 3 days or 4 days. Okay, once I will tell you, sir, when you need to create the free trial subscription. But I am requesting anyone will be volunteer for me. One free trial subscription. Anyone? Anyone? No? Yes?
Yeah, sure. I,
Okay. Yeah, Raj. So I can do one thing. So Sai will reach out to tomorrow morning. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow morning we'll create the free trial subscription. Later on, I will ask anyone to help you under the free trial subscription. So you can also do practice everything. Parallel, I will tell you what you need to do. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to deploy the VMs. Okay, first our session will start at the VM. So tomorrow we are going to deploy the VMs, virtual machines and Linux machines under the cloud. Then we are going to deploy the network as well. Later on, we are going to start the cloud server basically. Now, sir, especially when you go for Microsoft, sir, okay, uh, I'm not sure about AWS is following hierarchy because long back, uh, uh, I used to try in AWS, but not now, sir. It's years ago, 5 years ago. I used to teach the AWS services, but I stopped after 2 batches. Okay, I'm not sure now how AWS is following hierarchy. I think Microsoft is not following any hierarchy level deployment, but when you especially go for Azure, sir, Microsoft is following hierarchical deployment. So once you connect to the portal, okay, can I do everything? No, sir, you can't do anything. Once you connect to the portal, you can't do anything. Once you connect to the portal, the first thing you need to create a subscription. First, you need to create a subscription. Okay. Once you create the subscription, and then you can do whatever you want, sir. What kind of subscription it is. So based on that, you can do a number of things. So once I connect to the portal, first, I need to know about the subscription. I need to know about the subscription. Okay, being you are a DBA, sir, not need that much information, but you must and should need the information, sir. Technically speaking, this is very important. Okay, so subscription provides the capabilities to create, to deploy, and to run the Azure cloud services like VM, containers, Azure SQL database, anything, sir. Once you connect to the portal, you are not having control to perform like creation, deployments, running, anything, sir. First thing what you need to do, you need to create the subscription. Once you create the subscription, then you will get the capabilities to create, sir, again, create, deploy, both are same only, almost nearby. So you can create, you can deploy, you can run the cloud services. Okay, what's Microsoft is offering? What Microsoft is offering, sir? Yeah, a number of services, like 250 services Microsoft is offering. You can play with the 250 services once you create the subscription. This is the first thing. Okay, this is the first thing you need to know. If you don't have subscription, you can't use any of the Azure services. Once you connect to the portal, assume you don't have the subscription, you can't do anything from the portal, sir. Please keep it in mind. This is very important. You can't do anything from the portal. First thing is you need to create the subscription. Later on, you can do whatever you want, sir. So what is the subscription? Then if you're having question, a subscription is a container for your Azure resources. So technically speaking, we are calling as a resources. We are calling as a services. We are calling as a resources. All the stuff same, sir. Okay. It's a container. It's a container. Okay. For all your services, for all your resources, it's acting as a like a container. It is a billing boundary as well. Okay. How much you have spent under this subscription. Okay. You can go and see. Okay. You can go and see how much the bill is happened, how much I need to pay. Okay. You will get to know all the stuff, sir, when you go to the subscription. When you go to the subscription, it's like a billing boundary. And subscription is also administrator boundary, means you can control the permissions. You can control from the subscription level. You can control from the subscription level. It is also like administrator boundary. And Azure subscription resource is a deployment boundary as well. So what I wanted to deploy, what I want to deploy also, subscription will plays a major role. Okay. Each subscription can have different billing and payment setups. Like for your understanding, sir. So for example, you are having three environments: prod, dev, UAT. UAT in the sense like a test. Okay, this one. So instead of creating a single subscription, what I can do, for prod, I will create a separate subscription. For dev, I can create a separate subscription. For UAT, for testing, I will create one subscription, so that I am having little bit control, sir. So for example, for prod, how much amount I'm spending per year. Okay, per year how much spending, per month how much I'm spending, for dev how much I'm spending, for test how much I'm spending. For prod, it's okay, sir, it's a better production server. For test and dev, if you are spending a little bit more amount, you can cost optimize, sir. Okay, so we not you, sir, basically we won't perform, but rare case you may also get a chance to perform the optimize. But mostly Azure admin people will do all the cost optimize. You can go and you can see, okay, what services are deployed in the dev environment, how much the cost. You can see like service level, you can see like a resource level, you can see the region level, in which regions you deploy the services, each region how much amount you are spending. And you can see that billing information. And you can also make the changes, like, okay, for dev I can go for, okay, 6 months payment, every 6 months I can pay. For test I can pay for every 1 year, I can pay the amount. For production I can pay for every 3 months. So 3 years, 3 years is a long term payment. So you can change your payment setup, you can view the billings. Okay, so subscription is doing a number of things. As a DBA, you no need to do anything, sir. As a you are a SQL DBA, you no need to do anything. But if you know these concepts, at least where I need to see, what I can see, you are good, sir. You are good. Okay, Azure admin people need to handle all this stuff basically. Okay. And each subscription is a subject of quota, sir. This is also very important. Okay, this also very important when you especially go for uh, 1 second, sir. Let me open. Come on here. Okay, so I will share some URLs, sir. If you wanted to enhance your technical skills, definitely you can go and verify. Okay, so Azure subscription and services limits and quota and constraints, sir. So they're having some limitations when you are deploying some services generally. So for example, you are deploying the resource groups, you are deploying the templates, you are deploying the Microsoft Entra IDs. Okay, you are going to deploy AP center limit, you are going to deploy API management limit. So whenever you are deploying certain services, there are some kind of limitations, especially when you go at the subscription level, but especially for not for our DBA, sir. Okay, when you especially go here, if you search for SQL, not that much limitation for SQL services, no worries. But you may see some limitations when you go for PostgreSQL, when you go for MySQL, but mostly there is no that much limitation where Microsoft said for the SQL services. So we are somewhat good. Okay, tomorrow I will show you in case if you think that the quota is exceeding. Okay, the quota is exceeded and you wanted to exceed. Okay, so you can, sir. Tomorrow I will show you where you need to go, how to you need to interact with the Microsoft to increase the quota. Once again, sir. So that is the one thing, sir. There is a quota limitation, sir. Each subscription having its own limitations. Please keep it in mind. And one more thing I wanted to tell is, okay, you won't get all this one, but again, I am just passing this information because Azure admin people need to know all this stuff, sir. One second, sir. Okay, yeah. So when you so for example, if you go to the Microsoft, if you go to the Microsoft and you want to ask, hey, I want 1,000 subscriptions. Okay, will Microsoft will create the 1,000 subscription for you? Anyhow, you will get the price right. You will get the amount right. Will Microsoft will create the 1,000 subscription immediately?
No, Subbu.
No, right? So yes, sir, he will create, but he will provide you lots of suggestions. Now, of course, he will create, but not thousands, sir. But he will give you the suggestions basically. What is the suggestions means? Oh, the block is updated. 1 second, sir. The block is updated. Azure. I told you, right? Microsoft is keep on doing lots of changes. I want to show you. Come on. Let's go for old images. Any old images? Yeah, this was. Okay. Okay, what Microsoft will do means Microsoft will ask you, okay, for what you need this many subscriptions. Okay, I can help you to sort it out how you need to arrange your subscriptions, like a prod, how you need to maintain, for dev, how you need to maintain, for staging, how you need to maintain, for UAT, how you need to maintain, for pre-pod how you need to maintain, under the subscription what you can do, and also if you're having multiple subscriptions, sir, there is one more hierarchy on top of the subscription. Okay. Okay. 1 second, sir. I'm diverting. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Sir, what Microsoft will do means, if you are having multiple subscription, okay, then Microsoft will inform us on top of the subscription there is one more hierarchy, sir. That is managed groups. Managed groups. There is a hierarchy called managed groups. Okay, but most of the people who are already working also don't know about this one, because it's a hidden feature. It's a hidden. You need to go to the enter ID and you need to explicitly enable this feature so that you can work with the managed groups. Okay. But most of the organizations or whatever we are supporting, they will maintain 1 or 2 subscription only. You no need to explicitly go and enable the managed groups and make the hierarchy. But there is one more hierarchy is also available on top of the subscription, that is nothing but managed groups. So he will arrange like this for you, sir. If someone is asking, will if I go to the Microsoft and will I ask, I want a 2000 subscription, 1000 subscription, what Microsoft will do means, Microsoft is going to educate you how you need to maintain these many subscriptions. Okay, so on top of the subscription, there is one more hierarchy, sir. That is nothing but management groups. So you no need to remember all this stuff, but there is a hierarchy, sir. There is a hierarchy on top of the subscription. So majorly, our main consideration is management, subscription, sir. Basically, you need to majorly think about is subscription, because each subscription is having its own, it's like acting as a container. Okay, it's acting as a container, it's acting as a resource boundary, it is acting as a billing boundary, it is acting as administrator boundary, it is also having the quota, and it is in an organized way. Okay, and each subscription having it the subscription ID, sir. So for example, you want to make some automation on especially the cloud. If you wanted to make automation using Python, using R language, using SQL, using, sorry, not SQL, PowerShell, using cell scripting. Okay, you wanted to make certain automation to deploy the services. That time you should not use the subscription name, sir. You need to use the subscription ID. This is the one of the key point you need to remember. This is the one of the key point you need to, everyone need to remember. Please keep it in mind. This is very important. When you specially working with the programmatic language, uh, you should not use the subscription name, sir. You should use the subscription ID. Every subscription contains the ID. So whenever you are using programmatic, you wanted to deploy the services, you wanted to enhance the services, that time you need to use the subscription ID. And as I told you, right, subscription is also administrator boundary. Okay. So for your understanding, for your understanding, sir, yes, there is administrator boundary, especially. Okay. When you go for administrator, there are 3 things that you need to remember. Okay. This one. Global administrator, user administrator. Come on, yeah. This also updated. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, yes, sir. Account administrator, service administrator, co-administrators. Okay, sir. Again, I'm saying this is not at all for it. It won't applicable for you. Okay, it is won't applicable for you. You are not Azure admin people. You are a DBAs. Okay, but when we are teaching, when I'm teaching Azure admin, these are all stuff we need to transfer to the Azure admin, sir. Basically, for you DBAs, you no need, sir. No need to worry all this stuff. But just for your understanding, I'm highlighting. Okay, even at subscription level also, Microsoft is maintaining the hierarchy like account administrator, service administrator, co-administrator. Like account administrator is nothing but CEO, sir, for your understanding easily. CEO. Okay, CEO means whatever the login you are going to use to connect to the portal, you are that account. Whatever the account you are using to connect to the portal, that account is the account administrator, sir. He can do anything at the Azure portal. He can do anything at the Azure portal. Only one account administrator will be available. Only one account administrator will be available. Specially, only one account administrator will be available, sir. Okay. Now, once, sir, now what you will do? What in specially organization will do, sir? We will create the project manager, will create the team leaders, will create the team members, right? Like service administrator, sir. What account administrator do? Account administrator will create the service account, service administrator account, not service account, sir. Okay, service, not service account, service administrator account. Only for one subscription, for every subscription, only one service administrator account they will create. They can do a number of things, sir. They can do a number of things. He can also do a number of things. And he can create the co-administrators, nothing but employees. For example, employees, okay, team member, team leads, okay, employees, okay, co-administrators. So 200 co-administrators you can create at the subscription level. Means only 200 users I can access Subbu for SQL, sir. This is not related to SQL. This is administrator completely at the subscription level. So as I told you, at subscription level also, you can maintain the administration, means granting the permission, revoking the permissions, restricting the permissions. Okay. At when you specially go for the subscription level, we are having three different categories like account administrator, service administrator, co-administrators. Clear, everyone? So these are all not applicable for you for DBS. No. Clear? Not clear? Everyone?
Yes,
Yeah,
Subbu.
clear, Subbu. And one more thing, Subbu, I hear like tenant in the subscription.
No, that we'll discuss in the Active Directory search session. No worries.
Okay,
Whatever we will discuss, we will discuss, sir. But this is out of your boundary, all this stuff.
okay, Subbu.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but couple of things are very important, sir. Couple of things are very important. Uh, uh, what I can say, this this is very important. Okay. This is very important. This is very important. This is very important, sir. These four are very important. RBAC, role-based access control, very important. What if I grant the reader, what you can do? If I can contributor, what you can do? If I grant owner, what you can do? Owner, contributor, reader, and there will be one more, sir. They can create support kind of group. They will create Azure admin people will create the support kind of group along with RBAC. This is very important. Along with IAM is also very important, identity management. Anyhow, we are going to discuss the owner, contributor, reader, RBAC, IAM, so that you will good, sir. And we are going to discuss little bit about Active Directory. That time I will discuss about the tenant, all that stuff. Okay, no worries. Okay. I will share all these links, sir. Whenever you are having some free time, you can go. As of now, no need to worry. When we start discussing, when we start deploying the services, then definitely you will get to know all this stuff. Okay. And what else? That is about subscription, sir. Tenant, Azure Active Directory, Azure CLI. We will discuss one by one going forward, sir. Rollback access, all this stuff also will cover. Now, so we are having different types of subscriptions, sir. Like enterprise subscription. Most of the organization will follow enterprise subscription with the SLA follows like 99.95% enterprise subscription, and reseller subscription, partner subscription, personal, whatever we are going to create, right? Those are all comes into the personal subscriptions. Like partners, sir. If you especially go for partner subscriptions, Hanu is the one of the biggest partner. Hanu, sorry, okay, .com is the one of the biggest partner for Microsoft, sir. Is the one of the partner for from India. Okay, so he's a partner. So where you can see him is a Microsoft partner certified. Okay, so for example, you wanted to purchase a subscription. You don't want to go to the Microsoft, sir. You can go to this partner and you can also get the subscription, but the prices will be little bit vary. The prices will be little bit vary, sir, because he is getting the subscription from Microsoft and he is selling the subscription from Hanu to the customer. We'll treat as a customer, right? We are going to the Hanu and we want to do some subscription, right? So you can also go to the Hanu, like this kind of subscription also Microsoft is offering. Microsoft is offering retail subscriptions. Microsoft is offering enterprise subscriptions, like the URL will be for specially for enterprise subscription ea.azure.com, but it won't work for us, sir. Basically, they will use ea.azure.com, especially if they create the enterprise level subscription. The URL name will be ea.azure.com, the subscription name, and partner subscriptions. Personal is how we are creating personal subscriptions, sir. Apart from this, any additional subscriptions, sir? Yes, Office 365 subscription, Visual Studio subscription. Okay, you can create a Office 365 subscription, pay-as-you-go subscription, Visual Studio subscription. Okay, this portal is also updated. Yeah, see, sir. Okay, pay-as-you-go, everyone knows. So once we complete the free trial subscription, we will go for pay-as-you-go model. We'll go for pay-as-you-go model. Okay, pay-as-you-go model means Microsoft will start charging the amount, whatever the services you are going to use. Like same, you can go for a Visual Studio subscription. Okay, you can also go for the MSDN platform subscription. You can go for Azure Pack subscription. You can go for Office 365 subscription as well. Okay, so you will see different varieties of subscription whenever you connect to the portal in real world, sir. Whenever you connect to the portal, you can see a different level of subscriptions. Questions? Someone is asking.
Subbu, if we go to partners, the price will be less, Subbu.
Depends, sir.
Sir.
We can't say, okay. We can't say anyone, we can't say this much, but depends. Depends. Someone can you share the links to your WhatsApp groups? Depends, but for your understanding, sir, for knowledge purpose, I'm sharing all this stuff. So don't think that subscription is playing a vital role for entire Azure platform, sir. Basically, is it playing a vital role for complete your Azure platform. For Azure platform, subscription is playing a vital role. So we are having, as I discussed, we are having different subscription. Now, at least, sir, remember pay-as-you-go model subscription, Visual Studio subscription, enterprise subscription, okay, partner subscription, retail subscription, and personal, you already know retail is a personal subscription. At least remember some subscriptions, sir. This is very important. Next, this is one of the most important things, sir. Everyone must and should know. Once you create the subscription, you need to create the resource group. Once you create the subscription, you need to create the resource group. Resource group is nothing but it's like a container, sir. It's a container where you can deploy the resources. So for example, sir, subscription is a organization. For example, subscription is an organization or subscription like a environment level. So for example, you are having prod subscription, dev subscription, test subscription. So subscription falls under environment level. For example, if you go for environment level, okay, it's fine. Now, once you create the subscription, you need to go and deploy the resources. Now, whenever I'm going to deploy the resources, I can create a different resource groups. I can create a different resource groups, sir. So for example, one resource group is going for east to west. One resource is going for west to west. One resource group is going for India, Southeast Asia. One resource group is going for Australia. So I can create a resource group You can tell resource group is a container where you can go and deploy the resources, where you can go and deploy the resources under the specific region. But it is not a region boundary, sir. That's what everyone will get confused. Means, for example, you will get to know, sir, once we go for practical. This resource group is East US. Okay. I am going to deploy a VM. This VM must and should go for East US only? No. You can, if you want, you can change. But that is not a best practice, sir. I can deploy this VM in West US, West US as well. But that is a best practice? No. So when you are deploying the resources, the region is not a boundary, but when you are working with the networks, the region will comes into the picture, sir. So please be careful whenever you are creating a resource group, under which region I need to create. Whenever you are creating a resources, under which region I need to, by default, it will pick the resource group region, sir. Don't change, sir. If you're changing, it will allow to deploy, means it will allow to create. But where the problem will start, when you are working with the network, the problem will start. When you are working with the networks, the problem will start, sir, basically. Getting, not getting? Everyone?
Yes, Subbu.
So, especially when you are working with the network, the problem will start, sir. Especially when you are working with the network, the problem will start. So, resource group is nothing but collection of resources where you can manage, where you can delete. If you want, you can go and delete all the resources at one shot. Okay, sir. If you want to delete one by one, it's very difficult, right? If I want delete complete all the stuff, I will go and delete the resource group. Under the resource group, how many resources are available? All the resources will delete at once. All the resources are deleted at once, sir, basically. Yep. Clear? Not clear? Everyone?
Yes, Subbu, clear.
Questions? If no questions, I will stop the recording and I wanted to show you for 10 minutes or something. Okay. No questions? Can I stop the recording and can I show you something?
Subbu, what's mean by zone and all this kind of?
This region, sir, region is India. Zone is Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, data centers.
Okay.
Zone
And
is zone is how many data centers, sir?
okay. So region is a country wise or any
Yeah, region
specific?
is a country. Region is a country. Zone is a state. For your
This
understanding.
this is Asia Pacific and this is telling that, but that's also a region.
Yeah, whatever you are seeing is a region, sir. Basically, there.
Okay.
Whatever you are seeing, whatever you are selecting, that's a region. You are not selecting the zones. Nowhere you will select the zones. You don't have any control to select the zones. You are having control only to select the regions. Then Microsoft will fit the data based on which zone is available. He will go and he will fit the data.
Suppose if we want the high availability and this kind of stuffs, and we need to take the different zones, right, or different
Yeah,
region.
yes, we will select, sir. Yeah, we can do. That's what you will get to know. As of now, no need to worry. I'm just walk through high level. Once we start deploying, you will get to know one by one, sir. Anyhow, I will show you everything practically, right? Then you will understand.
One more thing about bare metal cloud and multi-cloud. I get to know something heard about that.
No, sir, I never. What is that?
Multi-cloud.
Multi-cloud means
It means
multi-cloud.
I heard those words,
Yeah,
multi-cloud.
Subbu, it is nothing but a hybrid cloud.
Oh, that means a different type of, that means
Oh,
Azure
site to
can.
site, you mean to say site to site?
Yeah,
Site to
and
site,
Subbu,
site to site, we may call it as a, like, for example, you are having some data in Azure, you are having some data in
on-prem.
on-prem or in AWS or in Google
No.
Cloud.
That is Multi-cloud means different clouds, what I heard. That means one is in Azure, one is in AWS, or both of them are in AWS, or both of them are in this one also. Multi-cloud. Multi-cloud is a different vendors. That means providers. That's what I understand that one. But
Yeah,
I don't.
one more thing you said that Munar, one is bare metal, right?
Yeah, bare metal. I don't know
Yeah,
anything.
bare metal is nothing but any cloud provider will provide the only hardware part. So depending on the company request.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me, sir. Let me go through it once. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. Good, good. Let me stop the recording, sir, for a while.